don my armor, a weary yawning pawn. The quest begins not in forest deep, but concrete gray, to cross the asphalt river, come what may. My steed of steel awaits with a low and grumbling sigh, a dragon sleeping neath the waking sky. I turn the key, a magic rune ignites the beast within, against the crawling horror about to begin. The sorcerers of traffic with their lights of green and red weave spells of gridlock, filling hearts with dread. From every tower 1,000 knights depart, each one a prisoner of the same clutching heart. Oh, the steel horse crawl through the citadel of horn and blinding light. 100,000 warriors in a desperate grinding brawl to reach the dragon of the day before the fall. This endless creeping legion, this mechanistic spite, a saga written every single morn and night. Behold the serpent of the highway, miles of scale and glass, of basilisk whose gaze makes minutes pass like hours, alas. There the ogre of the merge, with one blinker blind and bold, is hoarding off two lanes, a tale of greed oft told. I duel with phantom chariots and shift from lane to lane, in this slow motion tournament of nerve and pain. My coffee potion cools, its magic turning weak as on the bridge of despair. My future prospects leak. The GPS oracle chants a desperate new decree. Rerouting, rerouting. But there's nowhere left to flee, trapped in the iron swamp where dreams of punctuality are drowned. Just brake lights for as far as sight is bound. Is this my glorious purpose, my odyssey of might? To perish here unmoving in the artificial light. Oh, the steel horse brawl through the citadel of horn and blinding light. 100,000 warriors in a desperate grinding brawl to reach the dragon of the day before the fall. This endless creeping legion, this mechanistic spite, a saga written every single morn and night. Rerouting, rerouting, there is no other way. Finally in sight, my will is shattered, spent my final fight. I slay the ignition, the beast goes back to sleep. A victor with no glory promises to keep. For though I've won the battle, crossed the asphalt sea, I know with grim and certain prophecy, when next the pale and cursed dawn reclaims the sky, upon the steel horse crawl, again I'll die.